All right, guys, good night. All right, so this is another breakdown of just updating my recent videos. As you can see, still have the same setup for US 30. So I'm gonna start with this to continue, the overall move. All right, so as you can see, I still have the same markup from the previous video. As you know, we are looking to make a higher high. All right, so it's just a matter of time for us to make there. Currently sitting at the high. Obviously, we retraced at a 61.8. We pushed to the negative 27, sorry, to the 0%. And now we are just hit the resistance to pull back a little bit. All right, so we're going down to H4 structure right now. See what we got going on. All right, so this is what we got going on. As you can see here, these are all the high and lows that I have marked off. All right, so we have our Fibonacci to continue H4 structure to make daily structure. From here, we had a 23.6. This was sometime last week, early in June. All right, we hit TP1 and TP2. All right, so we dragged the fib. As you can see, we dragged it here, it pushed up. So I just kind of adjusted it to the top here. Just call this 38.2 currently right now. So the 23.6 now turned 38.2. Right, so we're looking to still push to TP1 for the daily to make the daily high. Right, so obviously you have to create H4 structure. All right, so we could have retraced any of these levels, but this is currently where we're at right now. So just before we get into any buys, obviously, we're just tracking the counter trend, the bearish pressure to see when are we looking to go back into the bullish structure. Right, so as you can see here, my markup is currently all these are broken resistance. So now we're currently at that broken resistance here. You consider this kind of broken, but if you clear it up, that's one bearish and bullish candle on the daily. So this is tested. So this candle is now open and will be closed at 5 o'clock. So while the lower time frame creates higher lows and high highs, minor high lows and high highs, that candle is going to continue being bullish on the daily. All right, so now that we're here, just go down to the H1 and we just tracking the bearish pressure. As you can see here, we're creating lower highs and low lows for right now. So until we break out of the counter trend, which is obviously going to be push like this, and wait for something like that. That's where we're looking to buy from. All right, so that's personally what I am waiting on, just giving the market some time to catch itself. That will be the high probability trade for US 30. So as you can see, I still have the same markup. Nothing is changed. Everything is flowing and just waiting on that push. All right. We're going to go to NAS. Just going to update with NAS real quick. Just clean my chart. You already know our last high low was from this push. So this was the high low, right? We had a 38.2. We pushed to TP1, TP2. So I already updated you guys on this video already. So our Fibonacci that we do have is from this level right here, right? So we're currently just waiting for price to, obviously break structure to retrace. But for right now, we just maintaining bullish structure. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is really being done right now. As you can see, the MA is acting as a trend line. So if you just draw something like this, you can see that, the possibility of the trade coming back to this trend line here. You remove the fibs, you can see something like this could be a high probability trade. But we have all this room to fluctuate to retrace to. All right. Currently we're at a exhaustion level at the top here, just around this level. So we're currently in this zone here, which we currently have some sells coming off of it, as you can see. Some bearish movements, all right, off of that. But in terms of the structure itself, let's go down to that. So we go to H4. This is the last high low we have down here. Well, no, that's not actually. This is one push, so it can definitely retrace all the way down here. But now price created this last high low right here, right? So now we add that area here. We have this area being, different high probability trades that it can come to. So we just put these in black, as you can see here, right? So now that we're sitting at this here, we can see like a little trend line opportunity, something like this. As you can see, the MA is pointing, acting as a trend line. So that could be a trend line opportunity also. So for right now, we are just basically waiting. So again, we're tracking the counter trend for this here, to get into that bullish structure. I can see here a little higher low, as you can see right here. So I can see a bit of bullish pressure coming out of this movement right here. So again, I'm not trading NAS because obviously it's too high for me to take price. Obviously, I can definitely trade it, but I just choose not to. So I'm just trading US 30 and gold right now. So this is the counter trend line that we do have. Just find something that makes sense. Yeah, So this would make sense. And we're just waiting. I see this little higher low here, so it's building up the pressure to eventually go higher. So I don't know if you have something like this, possibly. So I'm gonna just leave this marked off and see if it actually hits this area here. First TP. Let's see if it actually does that. But yeah, that's pretty much that for NAS. I'm not trading it. So yeah, I'm going to gold now. Again, gold is still bearish, still has not broken the counter trend. We're currently at a 61.8 retracement. Again, even though we're at a 61.8, I did take a buy on it earlier in the week. I think it was on Friday. But for right now, we're still just riding along with the bearish move. As you can see, this support was broken, two bearish candles. So it could be that price could definitely retrace to the trend line and continue selling off. So for right now, it's just a waiting game. I'm not trading it per se in terms of the sells. Again, I'm not interested in the sells. I'm just waiting for price to get back into the bullish market. Obviously, I need price to obviously create, levels of resistance being broken, something like this. I don't know how far it would go, but I'm just going to be monitoring it. So no trades on gold for right now. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it's not really much of just an update on the previous videos. We've been selling off. We had sell opportunities that I could break down. I think the next video, what I want to do is kind of show how I enter trades a little bit better, so I can show you guys some real dope trades that I've been taking. All right, so yeah, but that's pretty much it for that. UJ definitely still maintaining the bullish structure, as I can said. My previous videos, if you watch, we still the same resistance that I did have marked off. Everything is still the same, haven't been adjusted. Everything has been, I've been just flowing with all these moves here. Again, I do not trade the pair, but I still do my technical analysis on it and just flow. So that's all I do. And I just flow. So again, we are currently pushing and pushing and pushing. We already creating the TP1 and TP2 already. As you can see here, TP1, TP2, we're really not really at TP2 as yet. TP2 is more up there, but we're still pushing. You know what I'm saying? So no sells until I break a structure. Not interested in any sells that's happening. We're just looking to continue buying the market. Price could definitely retrace right here to continue back. Like a high probability trade, it has up to here to obviously retrace before it breaks structure. So once it breaks its higher low, then I would say that structure is over to go bearish. So it has up to here to retrace to continue making bullish moves. Yeah, so that's for right now. It's just a waiting game. That's pretty much it. US 30 is the move that I'll be keeping you guys posted for this week. Let's see if it continues to make our daily high, right, to continue our structure. All right, so that's pretty much it.